you bad, but still love them. Cause the good book talk 72 times said forgive. People go always do you wrong. Talk your name make you feel small. But if you want live long, you must let go. Forgive on the pain go heavy, I know. But peace go come if you let it go. No carry bitterness for soul. Love your neighbor, that's the goal. If you say you love God, but you hate your brother, then you lie to yourself. You know love the Father. How many times I go forgive?
How many times I go forgive?
How many times I go let it leave?
How many times I go let it leave?
Love your neighbor as yourself. First love yourself, then love yourself again. Oh, how many times I go forgive?
How many times I go forgive?
How many times I go still believe?
How many times I go still believe?
It's easy talk but hard to do. But peace goes sweet when love is true.
When love is true. Forgive, forgive, forgive.
Love your neighbor like say now you. Give respect, make your heart stay true. Forgiveness, know me, you weak. Now strength for those who know retreat. Sometimes the wound go deep. You cry, you pay, you know feel sleep. But if you let God take control, joy go fill your heart and soul.
Yes, my brother, my sister, forgiveness no easy.
But if you hold on to anger, you just change your whole spirit and go. Oh, love your neighbor like say you love yourself.
Love you, love you.
How many times I go forgive you?
How many times I go forgive you?
How many times I go let it leave?
How many times I go let it leave?
Love your neighbor as yourself. First love yourself, then love yourself again. How many times I go forgive you?
How many times I go forgive you?
How many times I go still believe?
How many times I go still believe?
It's easy talk but hard to do. But peace goes sweet when love they true. When love they true. Forgiveness go free your heart.
Love go heal your wound.
No revenge, run away.
Just peace, just grace.
Cause if you love God,
you must love man.
70 times 70. Baba cases. Now, yeah, Baba K again. People go wrong, people go do you bad, but still love them. Cause the good book talk 72 times said forgive. People go always do you wrong. Talk your name make you feel small. But if you want live long, you must let go. Forgive on the pain go heavy, I know. But peace go come if you let it go. No carry bitterness for soul. Love your neighbor, that's the goal. If you say you love God, but you hate your brother, then you lie to yourself. You know love the Father. How many times I go forgive?
How many times I go forgive?
How many times I go let it leave?
How many times I go let it leave?
Love your neighbor as yourself. First love yourself, then love yourself again. Oh, how many times I go forgive? How many times I go forgive? How many times I go still believe? How many times I go still believe? It's easy talk but hard to do. But peace go.
What's good, YouTube? Zoom, how's everyone doing today? I'm good. Man. That low domination session was like, nope, I'm holding that low. And hey, Misty, how you doing? Uh, and here. All right, so I am looking at gold now, and I'm saying to myself, well, gold is currently bullish, right? And we have this 1 hour major range high at 47.42, and the minor range low is at 47.11. Now, this low, as of right now, has failed to break this high. Now, we are still bullish, okay? Now, this low is failing to break this high. Now, since it's failing to break this high right now, I am going to need to see price come back to this low again. If it holds, then I would look to take the buys going back up. But as of right now, until we break this high, this 15-minute demand that we do have right here, I won't be taking it from there because this 15-minute demand here did not break any highs. So you gotta wait for price to come back to this 30-minute demand again potentially, or grab this low and rejecting this 30-minute demand down here. 1 hour, yeah. So the 30-minute demand or the second 30-minute demand is going to be the two demand zones I'll be looking to buy from as of right now. All right, so just gotta be patient here and wait. Buy gold. I'm not in buys right now. I am still waiting for entry, but I am looking for buys. That could change, but as of right now, buys is what I'm looking for. And I just explained the two zones and why. Second demand will be better. Yeah, it depends on how we react to the 30-minute demand. Risky to buy this. Yeah, it's risky to buy this right now. Like I explained. Now, in this first range, we got this low at 47.11. Now, this low at 47.11 created this high. Now, this same low at 47.11 created this low, this support. Now, the new low it created, which is pretty much a continuation, right, is failing to break this high. Now, since it's failing to break this high, if it fails, meaning if this candle does not close above, or if we do not get candle closure above here strongly, this is where we go to. So price go to 47.54 and we reject it. If we come all the way down, let's say we reject here, which is this 15-minute demand here, there is no guarantee that we are going to continue higher. We could just go high, come back down to this demand. I will be interested in buying from this demand because this low here, which is the 30-minute demand, created this low. Now, if we come down here and we hold, we have a chance of price continuing higher because this is the same 30-minute demand that created that high. If we reject again, especially if we do not break below this low here, or if we grab this low, I'm absolutely going to take the buys. And if we keep coming down, this 30-minute demand should hold for sure. That's why I have these two 30-minute demand zones marked up here. Excuse this drawing. So this first 30-minute demand or the second one will be where I will be buying from. So this going candle has 2 minutes to close. Good morning, Francisco. Looks like a failed breakout. Yeah, it's looking like it right now. Looking like it. How am I doing? I'm good. I'm good. And you? All right, so we closed above, but this is not a good candle closure here. We need at least one more 15-minute candle closure, meaning the 30-minute will potentially close above here. So patience. Oh, you've been sick for a long time. I hope you feel better now. See how this current 15-minute candle is going to close. So that would be amazing. See how we close, if we can close above. As long as this current 15-minute candle can at least close above the body of the previous 15-minute candle, that will be fine. But preferably close above the previous candle top wick. As long as we can close above the body of that previous 15-minute candle, that will be fine. It is looking like we might close above, so that is good. Patience is the name of the game. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second, guys. I'm taking care of some bills here. And my opponents in 3 minutes here. All right. Yeah, this is going to be aggressive closure. This is good. All right, so 15 will be closing above here. 30 will be closing above. So I'm going to go ahead and mark up this new 15-minute demand here. And we'll see what happens. We go ahead and start with this 30-minute. That's the origin of the move here. And now we wait. Wait for price to pull back to the 30 or the 15-minute demand. Damn, look at that NY open volume. Ish. Good morning, Athena. What time frame? This is the 15-minute time frame. Yes, I do mark my charts. Oh, do I mark my charts on the 15-minute time frame? Yes, I do, but I do my top-down analysis, starting from, of course, the monthly, working my way down to the 15. Previous candle highs, previous candle lows, ranges, supply and demand, pretty much combine price action with supply and demand. You're watching GoTo, but you're practicing. So if we hit the box, we test, then buy, right? Now we still need to wait for confirmation. If you buy as soon as we hit this 30-minute demand here, that means you sniping this. We can absolutely go back up from here, but for me, I like to wait for confirmation first, which pretty much is either we wait for the bearish candle to reject this 30-minute demand, then we wait for the new candle to start crossing above the previous candle, meaning that candle is going to engulf the previous candle, then that's when we get in. That's crazy. Closure above the high, and then right after we get this crazy bearish candle. So you're saying your confirmation would be to engulf the previous bearish candle? Yes. We might not get that set up today though, because this candle that I'm looking at right here, we might not get that entry set up. But you'll see when we get in. Sometimes we take a bullish flip candle entry, sometimes. Just depends on what the market gives. Sometimes we take engulfing candle entry, sometimes we take in this example here, a buy setup. We take a minor resistance setup. It just depends on what the market gives. All right, so we tap this 30-minute resistance right now. I say resistance, demand. I am definitely going to wait for this candle to close because this bearish candle's got a lot of volume in it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Patience is key, absolutely. I'll be right back, guys. We're still waiting for this candle to close. We'll see how this candle closes. Mm. What's the 5 minute looking like? Created a support at this far. At this 30-minute demand here. You could potentially get a weak fill here on the 15. That's what I would like to see at this point. Just gotta be patient here, everyone. I'm expecting and hoping to see a weak fill here to see if gold is going to give it to us. Looking at the 5 minute already created a support here. So we could continue. What's a weak fill? So you see this previous candle, see this line you see at the bottom, that's the wick. So this previous candle has a long bottom wick, meaning buyers got in at this candle, right? But you still have more sellers on this previous candle. So the sellers, they could decide to push price down, meaning the body of this current candle or the next candle will come down, fill up this wick, thereby rejecting this demand again, and that is when we look to take the buys. That's your wick fill. You're welcome. We might get the weak fill and we might not. Like I said earlier, the 5 minute, we already came down, rejected this demand. We created a minor support here. Price went back up. Now we've created a minor resistance. Now there is a chance, based on how we look on the 15 minute, there's a chance the 5 minute could come down, rejecting this demand again, thereby giving us that 15 minute weak fill that we're looking for, and then we start pushing up. And this thing could continue from here. If we does, then yeah, that means we're not gonna get any trade today. But hopefully we come down and we test this week. Am I still on YouTube? Yes, I am. We got 7 more minutes for this current candle to close. Hey, how you doing, El Kai? I'm good. Yep, it's been long. Come on, buyers, just wait. Let the sellers push this down some more. Just let them have their way for now until that demand. Current 15-minute candle closes in 5 minutes. Yeah, YouTube, do me a favor, keep smashing the like button. Where would I take profit since it's an all-time highs? Uh, Final TP will be 2 to 1, and 1 to 1 will be my break-even point. And everyone likes to manage their trade individually. So let's say we take it by no. So let's say we take it by here, and for example, let's say we have 100 tick stop loss, which I'm hoping that's what we're going to have, by the way. Now 2 to 1 is going to be 200. All right, so 200 ticks, that will be the final TP. Of course, 1 to 1 is going to be 100, and half of the stop loss is going to be 50. So we got 50% at 50 ticks. Some of you can take partials from there, move to stop loss, and then for me personally, I need at least 1 to 1 before I take partials and move my stops to be break even. And then my final TP for this example will be 200. So that is how I trade. Come on, sellers, calm down, calm down, calm down. There's still more of you than the buyers, so what are you guys doing? Drop this down. Think for you, understanding stop loss and TP and entry is the hardest for you. So I'm going to tell you what you can do. Now, for example, let's say we take buys here, you can choose, because now from this low to this high, this is a new range on the 15-minute. You got this low here, and you have this high here. If you take a buy, for example, let's say down here, let's say you have stop loss below maybe this wick here, and let's say that's 100. You can choose to stay in the trade completely until we get back to this high. Once we hit that high, you can get out of the trade. You can do stuff like that because it's from one range to the next. Or you can choose, okay, you know what? When I take a trade, I need 1 to 1 at least. You get 1 to 1, you're out of the trade. Or you can say I need 0.5. You get that, you're out of the trade. Or 1 to 2, 1 to 5. It depends on you. And to be honest with you guys, when it comes to risk to reward, you're gonna have to make money, lose money, make money, lose money before you're able to determine, okay, you know what, I think mentally I can only handle 1 to 1. Or you say to yourself, I think mentally I can only handle 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio. Or you say mentally, man, I can only handle 0.5. It does not make you a bad trader. Does not make you a bad trader. Actually, it makes you a good trader because remember, this trading that we're doing is like is based on who you are as a person. What can you handle? Just because I'm sitting over here and I'm able to handle 1 to 1 risk to reward ratio, 1 to 5, 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio, it does not mean I'm better than you. It just means I'm probably better at handling stress than you can. Okay, so if you're watching somebody and they're holding their trade for freaking 5 to 1, 10 to 1, don't listen to that BS. Don't try and hold that trade with them. Because guess what? If after being in so much profit and the trade comes back and then stop you out, you're going to blame yourself. And you don't want to do that to yourself. So figure out what you can handle mentally. Once you figure it out, stick to it. Forget what anybody is saying on the internet. Trade based on who you are. For example, right here, I'm still waiting. On the 5 minute, this already gave a setup on the 5 minute, but I'm not trading on the 5 minute. On the 15 minute, on the other hand, yep, I could have taken a buy here once you started rejecting, but that's not how I trade. I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. That's not how I trade. This is not my own setup, my personal setup. I do not have it yet. So, you know what? I'm going to keep waiting until I see my own setup. I hope all this stuff I'm saying here makes sense. That's why I was telling you earlier on the 5 minute, it already gave a setup. But based on how this candle closed here on the 15 minute, I do not trust it, and this is not my setup. So if it gives my setup, I'll take it. If it does not, hey, I will live to trade another day. It's that simple. You feel most comfortable with 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, then stick to that. And now, if gold decides to, I would have loved to be in this trade from this demand, but if it does not give me that setup, then guess what? You see this new low right here? If this new low right here at 47.32 can break the high above 47.56, we broke it strongly. And if we left with a 15-minute demand here, then I'll wait for price to come back to this new 15-minute demand. But as of right now, we don't. So we'll see what happens. Yes, absolutely. Pretty much, I may not get my setup every day. Absolutely. I'm going to tell you guys what you need. And once you have it, just know that you've arrived. If you don't have what I'm about to say, you're still learning. You need to be successful in this game. You need discipline. Oh, hold on. Which is the D. You need discipline. You need edge, right? You need edge, right? And you need good money management. All right? You need good money management. You need discipline and you need to have an edge. I know a lot of people do not understand what having an edge means. Now, having an edge, it's not necessarily your strategy. Anyone can learn how to trade supply and demand, or break and retest, or support and resistance, ICT, ICC, whatever you want to call it, right? Anyone can have that. After learning all that, you still need your own edge, right? Your edge could be your entries. Your own edge could be combining multiple time frames together. Your own edge could be you taking 1 to 1, 1 to 5, 2 to 1, trailing your stop loss, stuff like that. And then you need money management. Okay. Now, this discipline, right? This discipline right here, I could still talk about a lot of stuff under this discipline. I could talk about a lot of stuff under this. I could talk about a lot of stuff under this. Mm. We're trying to find a way personally trade, still trying to find your thing. It will come. I don't know if any one of you have experienced this. I will tell you this. The more time you spend on the chart, the more time you spend on the chart, the more stuff you are going to see, the more stuff you are going to find out. Like, it's going to get to a point that you're not even trading. You're just looking at the chart right now. You're just looking at the chart. It's like you looking at the chart and you meditating. While you're doing all that, while you're processing all that, all of a sudden it's just going to hit you like, okay, you know what? How about you do it this way? How about you do it that way? Try that. It just comes to you, and then you go ahead, you try it. It's either going to work or it's not going to work. And then if it works, you try it again. If it works, you try it again. So when you spend a lot of time on the chart, like, trading is just good, but you have to love this. You have to be passionate about this, because if you're not even passionate about trading in the first place, you're not going to spend a lot of time looking at the chart. Because you're going to start asking yourself questions. Okay, why did this happen here? Why did this happen over there? While you're asking yourself this question and meditating on it and looking at the chart, you are going to figure out, okay, this is why this happened. Okay, when I see this, I'm not going to do this anymore. When I see that, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm just going to wait for this to happen, and then I'll execute. You find all this stuff out by spending time on the charts. Oh, damn, I forgot my camera is still off on TikTok. how many hours did I spend on the chat? So as of right now, I only spend time on the chart on the weekends. Right, on the weekends. I don't need to spend a lot of time on the charts anymore. But in the beginning, though, in the beginning, I had no choice. I had to, because I'm self taught. I learned how to trade on my own. I did watch YouTube videos, of course, and then I started practicing on my own. And then I actually practiced with live money. And man, you don't even want to know. I've lost and lost and lost and lost a lot of money when it comes to trading. That's how I learned. I learned with live money. I still back test, of course, but when I learn about something when I'm staring on the charts, I'll just trade it live because I need to actually see if this is actually going to work on a live environment. I'll just go live with what I found out. Or I'll trade it on a prop firm account. Does this work on a live environment or not? Am I able to handle this mental stress in a live environment? Uh, no, I do have a prop firm account. That's the sad story for every beginner traders. Only loss, loss, loss. You've been spending 6 hours a day on charts and now confident with your strategy, and now no longer have to spend 6 hours because you already know what you're looking for on the charts. Absolutely. But in the beginning, you have to give that time in, man. You have to give that time in. Trading is easy, at the same time, it's also hard. I'm not trading as 100 anymore. I'm really, really trying to focus just only on gold, man. Just focus on gold. I've not touched NQ this year at all. I've not even looked at NQ charts this year at all. By the way, what's my best time frame for entries, you mean? You're gonna ask me if I trade anything else. Now, I trade only gold. Now, I used to trade NQ, which is that's 100. I used to trade YM, which is of course US 30, but I trade gold more than those two pairs, and this year I have not traded NQ at all. Just wanna stick with gold, just one. Sticking with one pair, I would say two at the most, but sticking to one pair is just so much better, less stress. Um, it's also good for risk management. You're only trading one thing. Can you ask why gold now? Do I feel it's more stable? Well, so I trade only gold now because I understand how it moves. And also, I like the volume, I like the volatility because I'm a day trader. I can get what I want quick when there is volume compared to any other asset or pair, whatever you want to call it. Okay, for entry, to be honest, I prefer the 15 minute. I'll also do the 5 depending on the setup. But I prefer the 15. Like last year, the whole time last year, I think we only had 5 minute entries. We had a couple of 15-minute entries, but say 90% of our entries last year was only 5 minute. You've been in your steady sale for a while now. You closed in profit. What was I trading the other pairs? Did exactly the same thing like this. So you can do this on, let's say, CAT JPY or NAS. Yes, you can. When I used to trade Forex, I mean, you guys that have been following me for some time now, you know. Look, some people will tell you in here, when I used to stream London session, I'm talking about 21, 22. Like, man, I used to trade AUD JPY, CAD JPY, NZD JPY, Euro JPY, GBP JPY, and we'll have like freaking in one session we have like 2, 3, 4, and we'll take a trade here, take a trade here, take a trade here, take a trade here. 4 trades in one session. Sometimes you win all four trades, different pairs. Sometimes we'll lose. Like I used to trade all of those pairs like that. And the days we even take, at least we will take 2 trades. If we do not take 4, at least we'll take 2 trades when I used to trade for us. And I was using the same strategy for all of them. Hey, how you doing? I wanted all the pips. Yeah. If you on my YouTube, if you go back to like my streams in 2021 or even 2022, yeah, you'll see them. You're gonna see like 21, 22, 23, 24. Mm. I don't trade like that anymore. Then. I can use the same strategy I use. I can use it on any pairs. So if I want to trade stocks, it's going to be the same pair. The same strategy. If I want to trade crypto, it's going to be the same strategy. I just need to understand the volume of that pair and how volatile that pair is so I can figure out my which is my risk management. That's the only thing I'm going to need to figure out. And when I switch to futures, the only thing I needed to figure out was the risk management. That's it. So if you trade forex now and you want to switch to futures, as long as you know how you know how to trade, even if you're still learning, you can still switch futures. The same strategy you're learning, you can still use that same strategy with futures. You just got to understand the risk management. So I don't use indicators, just going by market structure. The only indicators I use now is volume profile. And even with me using volume profile, market structure, price action, all that good stuff comes first. Volume profile comes second. Because right now you have a volume profile here. No, where do we have that volume profile? We have it. We had it at 4734.0, right? So 4734.0. Wait, is 34? All right. We had it. We had a volume profile there, and price already rejected it. If I was trading based off of a volume profile only, of course I would have taken this buy. I saw the volume profile, I saw the POC there, I saw price rejected the POC, I saw it pushing up from the POC, but guess what? I didn't take the trade because I know better. I have I have it set up, I have what I'm looking for, I know better, so I didn't take it. So I'm saying that to say I still look at price action, look at structure. Pretty much volume profile comes second. It does not come first. If anyone wants to use any indicator, I'll recommend freaking volume profile or VWAP. Those are the only two indicators I'll recommend. Just imagine if we are taking that buy. Imagine if we are taking that buy. If we are taking that buy, we'll all be crying right now. Maybe I'll be the one crying. You guys would just probably be cussing me out silently. Damn, that dude called King, it just cost me my freaking payout. I was supposed to request a payout today. Why did I stop GJ? Man, I stopped trading GJ way before I started trading futures. Don't even get me started about GJ. Don't even get me started about GJ. GJ used to be my B word, and then man, GJ, she flipped it over. She flipped it. And I was like, okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm done with you, GJ. Oh, Jatui, you remember? You remember how GJ treated us? You've not touched GJ either, man. Even if I was still trading Forex, yeah, never touch GJ again. Could I say Forex is good starting point because you're looking at the USD and XAU USD? I mean, yeah, I started from Forex. Do I have a swing trade? Oh, not since I stopped trading Forex. Oh, all right. See you tomorrow, man. I might take this on the 5, see how this candle closes. See how this candle closes below 47.32. Fifty ticks up. Mm. Using 150 tick stop loss there. Mhm. Let me. Oh man, they filled me at the wrong spot. Okay, Uh, they filled me at the wrong spot. Right. And I got sleep today on this one. 36.5. wait. Kidding. Fine. So this still bullish. We'll see how this trade goes. Okay, the sellers You're trying to push this down, huh? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, the sellers. All time high. Everyone is on it. I know. W shape only 1 minute. You'll be happy to enter. Your entries were too early today, but your bias was correct. If the 5 minute can start breaking this high, then we should be good. But the sellers are relenting right now. mean, they're not relenting, I guess. I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. Hey Matt, how you doing? You close the 80%. We are currently reacting to this 15-minute supply here. That 15-minute supply kind of closed below that minor low this previous candle week. One hour has not closed yet. Closes in 5 minutes. If 1 hour rejected, that would be nice. 30-minute kind of closed below it. Not a strong closure though. That's why I was still interested in taking buys. So we'll see what happens. 1 hour still has 4 minutes to close. I've been already reacted to it. Just slipped 3 ticks in this entry. Indeed, was in drawdown, close your eyes, now back up, had 4 trades closed, 3 got 1 break even. Yeah, with the way this is moving, yeah, I'm probably just gonna let this trade run. Good media squeeze one out down in Asia. This already gave 50%, but I am expecting at least a 1-to-1. All right, Zoom. I will just let this trade run. I will see you guys down in Asia. YouTube, I will see you guys again. We'll be back again tomorrow for New York session, same time. I'm gonna just let this trade do its thing. If you want to move your stops to bigger, you can. This already gave 50%. Manage your trade how you see fit. So I will see you guys tomorrow. God bless. I appreciate everyone. See you guys again tomorrow. Peace. I am out. All right, Zoom. See you guys tomorrow. I mean, Asia session, not
People
tomorrow.
go wrong, people go do you bad, but still love them. Cause the good book talk 72 times, yeah. Forgive. People go always do you wrong. Talk your name, make you feel small. But if you want live long, you must let go. Forgive on the pain go heavy, I know. but peace go come if you let it go. No carry bitterness for soul. Love your neighbor, that's the goal. If you say you love God, but you hate your brother, then you lie to yourself. You know love the Father. How many times I go forgive?
How many times I go forgive?
How many times I go let it leave?
How many times I go let it leave?
Love your neighbor as yourself. First love yourself, then love yourself again. Oh, how many times I go forgive?
How many times I go forgive?
How many times I go still believe?
How many times I go still believe?
It's easy talk but hard to do. But peace goes sweet when love is true.
When love is true, forgive, forgive, forgive.
Love your neighbor like say now you. Give respect, make your heart stay true. Forgiveness, know me, you weak. Now strength for those with no retreat. Sometimes the wound go deep. You cry, you pay, you know be sleep. But if you let God take control, joy go fill your heart and soul.
Yes, my brother, my sister, forgiveness no easy.
But if you hold on to anger, you just chain your whole spirit and go. Oh, love your neighbor like say you love yourself.
Love you, love you.
How many times I go forgive it?
How many times I go forgive it?
How many times I go let it leave?
How many times I go let it leave?
Love your neighbor as yourself. First love yourself, then love yourself again. How many times I go forgive it?
How many times I go forgive it?
How many times I go still believe?
How many times I go still believe?
It's easy talk but hard to do. But peace goes sweet when love they true. When love they true. Forgiveness go free your heart.
Love go heal your wound.
No revenge, oh no hate.
Just peace, just grace.
'Cause if you love